All right, Gemini, welcome or welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This is Monica, and this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. We're covering money, career, and anything else that wants to come through over the next 30 days leading forward. And do check your other placements, as additional messages could be there for you. Your first pop out there was Justice. Something in your life needs to be brought into alignment, okay? I'll go deeper into that. We also have, oh, gift. It's a cake made of money. And we have designer. So some of you could be designing something, doing something creative. All right, I wanted to flip this over. I wanted to see the bottom of the deck. Something unexpected. Okay, so I don't normally do 4. I just felt like I wanted to do one more. So let's see. We have justice. Something in your life needs to be brought into alignment. Your career may be in law, such as police, military, in courts, or criminal justice. And some of you might be studying criminal justice, I'm getting. Be sure to be honest and ethical in money matters, or you'll face the consequences. So Gemini, I don't think that you would be unethical in money matters. Be careful that others aren't being unethical in money matters. Like if someone is doing work for you, or if you're buying a house or a car or something like that, be really careful. I feel like someone's trying to slip something past you. Don't feel bad if you're suspicious. Okay, don't feel bad about that because you have a reason to be. Beautiful. We have a gift here. I've got Buddy on my lap. I don't know if you can see him. Hi, Buddy. Okay, so someone might give you a gift, lend you money, or help you in some way. Very nice. And it says you could get a cash bonus at work. Fingers crossed. That would be awesome. And you have natural talents, gifts, and abilities just waiting to be discovered. And this is encouraging you to explore them. We have designer. You're being called to tune into your own individuality and express yourself. This could be in fashion, art, any artistic endeavor. Writing, of course, as well. Get creative with your finances. Maybe it's time to discover a new talent, or develop a talent that you already have. Like, say you like art and you do it sometimes. You do artistic things sometimes, but oh, here comes Buddy. He was sitting on my lap. He wants to investigate, and you haven't had time to do it, or you haven't made time to do it. Well, it's time to get back to that. And even if you don't, say, sell your art or something like that, this is going to help open up your creative mind in other ways. So with whatever you're doing. Come here, Buddy. Oh, yeah. He'll sit with me for a while, but then he wants to investigate. And that's okay. Okay, we have unexpected, okay? Prepare for unexpected financial loss, so don't let this scare you. This might be something you've already experienced. So maybe you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't think I was gonna have to shell out that money for such and such, a certain expense. And you're like, I don't want this to happen again. And you realize, okay, I'll just, put a little extra aside from now on. Yeah, you can still control the outcome. That's great. Deal with things head on. Try to prepare for the unexpected before it happens. So I feel like for some of you, like, something already happened where you had to shell out money for something you weren't expecting. And you're like, all right, well, I don't want that to happen again because I don't like the way that feels. So I'm going to just start putting a little extra over in my savings account than I normally do. So it'll make you feel a lot better. That might not sound like that huge of a deal, but it's going to make you feel a lot better. And it's also going to like lift creative blocks. I'm picturing someone like, because this happens with me, when I draw or do anything with art, it really makes me very like centered and zen, and more creative ideas come into my mind because I'm more focused. I don't have like anxious thoughts running through my mind. So that might be helpful to someone listening. And it also helps me to be more creative. And not just that, if I want to learn something new, I'm not as overwhelmed. I'm able to focus on it better. So for example, I might be sitting there drawing or taking out markers or something, and it's just very soothing to me. And things that I might think about are not monkey mind thoughts. They're just, peaceful, calm thoughts that flow my way and make more sense. And if I'm trying to learn something like this course I'm taking, it makes more sense when I sit back down to the computer and start reading whatever I need to read, I'm like, oh, okay, because I'm more grounded. All right, so this is awesome, the Ace of Pentacles. So something in your life needs to be brought into alignment. So this is like a justice thing. Some of you could be winning a lawsuit. Okay, so that's not for everybody. For others of you, there's like a nice nest egg situation here where you're like, oh cool, I'm gonna invest this way or save my money. Two of Wands with the Gift Oracle card here. So you have a choice. You can take this new path. You have two different choices. Like one makes sense, one you're not quite sure about, but you might want to explore. And with this card, I get like you can't go wrong. And it's also about expansion, like realizing that you have other options. Like your world is a lot bigger than you realized. And you kind of want to keep going. Like you've opened the door to something big in your life, Gemini. Maybe you didn't realize it. And as you step through, it just opens up bigger and bigger. Kind of like Narnia, you know, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. When Lucy first walks through the wardrobe doors, all of a sudden she's in this like big expanse, you know, this big other world. And she meets a lot of things there. So I'm not saying you're going to meet the scary stuff. I'm not saying that. It's just that you're realizing like you have opened the door to some pretty big, awesome things. And look, the Ace of Wands, awesome. So here it pretty much confirms that. Okay, and it's about passion, being passionate about what you're doing. You could enjoy working with someone else too. Some of you, I'm seeing that Phoenix rising on there too. Yeah, some of you are really like coming into your own. I was going to say for some of you, there could be like an unexpected romance in this situation. Not everybody. If you are already in a committed relationship, I feel like you both are on the same page. Okay. All right, so Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Oh, that is like very strong money and stability energy there. We have another Queen here, Queen of Cups. So we've got like material stability and emotional stability here, and having confidence in the path that you have chosen. And the Five of Pentacles, which can be about like lack and loss, or worried that you've been shut out of, you know, being able to make decent money or success or something like that. You might think that like you're on the outside looking in, but you're not. I think that there's help and assistance. And Gemini, I just got for you, if you have a product or a book or something, there are ways you can promote it more and be more seen. And I think that that would really benefit you. I almost got a clarifier, but I decided not to because the message just came to me. Okay, so let's go a little bit deeper here. So Justice and the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So some of you are winning a lawsuit. Others of you, you're on the right track with your career. If it's not in the job that you're currently in, it might be another place that you're going, another job, another position, or something you're doing on the side, or starting your own business. I see you very confident. This is about expansion. I think some of you are taking some extra cash that's coming your way and expanding a business that you are starting, that you've already started, or something like that, or something that you're creating for the writers out there. Again, it might have to do with marketing your books, books, screenplay, whatever it is. The Queen of Cups here, yeah, she has a lot of intuition too. I feel like, you know, Gemini, you're listening to your intuition more because it's really right there. Trying to get your some things are trying to get your attention, and you're like, oh, that was very like coincidental, and you're like, wait, that was too deep to be a coincidence. Like, why did I just think something? And then this other thing happened that's similar to that random thought that I had. So take these as like little like signs and symbols. It might mean something more. Okay, sometimes we have random thoughts that just go through our heads, right? Because that's just part of being human. But other times there's some meaning behind it. So you're like learning, or you're being told to learn and not shut out what your intuition's trying to tell you. So I feel like your passion for what you're doing is going to break right through those walls and your financial blockages. You're going to figure out a way to do this. And I love that. All right, so let's go over to the angel answers. If you have a particular question, you can reflect on it now, but you don't have to. All right, what else for Gemini? Okay, forgiveness. So, yeah, if this has to do with the legal situation, you're going to be just so relieved. Like, you didn't do anything wrong, but, you know, when there's a lawsuit, the other side wants to make you look like you did something wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. And, you know, the law's on your side. For others of you, I'm not quite sure what I'm getting in addition to that forgiveness card. So let's go further. So don't stop, Gemini. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay on that path. You've already seen proof of success, and there's more to come. What does that forgiveness card mean? There's more to it. And look at this. Like I was saying with the Queen of Cups, listen to your intuition, because it's trying to tell you something, and you're going to feel it. Like, that's how you're going to know. Like, if that's your intuition trying to tell you something, or just random thoughts, that's how you'll know. I want to get a clarifier for forgiveness. Maybe from this deck, maybe a tarot. Okay, it's saying ask your angels. Like, what's this forgiveness all about? Do you feel like you need to forgive yourself about something? Do you feel like you need to forgive someone else, or ask their forgiveness? Maybe you were too hard on somebody about something. Maybe you were just in a bad mood, and maybe you're embarrassed and you don't want to say I'm sorry because you feel embarrassed. But do it. Just be like, if that is the case, just be like, hey, sorry, I was in a bad mood. But also ask your angels, like, why did I snap like that? Why did I do that? Help me understand why I got defensive like that, and help me to ask for forgiveness, because I just kind of burned my own ego a little bit. All right, Gemini. So I think that's important. I think that's an important message for a lot of people, a lot of us. It just came up for you right now. If any of this resonated and you'd like to share, please comment below, and please like, share, and subscribe. It would help get this reading out to the algorithm for others who would also benefit from it and help this channel. And I will see you again soon.